All right, so here is our conversion chart. So we're going to be using this a lot for these notes. So 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Yes, a foot is 12 inches. A yard is 3 feet. A mile is 5,280 feet. A foot is 0.3048 meters. And a mile is 1.609344 kilometers. All right, and then everything else, an acre, a square mile, a square kilometer. Don't worry, we'll keep accessing this page when we start doing conversions. So I'll probably go back and forth with this page. Okay, it'll have everything we hopefully need. And if not, we can just Google it and we can find it. Okay, so coming up, just like the last lesson, fill in the table with real life examples. And where would you see 1 inch measurements? What's a good real world example?
Measuring our bodies.
Hey, there you go. So measurements. Okay, cool. What about a yard? Where would you see this?
A yard of fabric.
A yard of fabric. Not the answer I was looking for. I was looking for football. Anybody? Yeah. All right. What about a mile?
Exercise.
Exercise. It could even be like the last answer for a meter, a race, right? Exercise. What about a quart?
A quart of milk.
A quart of milk. What about 1 fluid ounce?
Mixed drinks.
There you go. I love it. Mixed drinks, cocktails. And what about an acre?
Land.
Land, which is hot right now. Buy land if you can, guys, because soon they'll put a target on it and you'll be rich. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what these are about. Have you ever been shopping for jeans but didn't want to try them on? Did you know you can use the length from the end of your fist to the end of your elbow to approximate your waist size? We can use our bodies in this manner to estimate other distances. For example, 1 knuckle is approximately 1 inch. And then it says, use your knuckle to estimate the length of 2 sheets of notebook paper in inches. Oh, that's dumb, because we know notebook paper is 8 by 11. So what would the length of 2 sheets of notebook paper be?
16 by 22.
16 by 22. There you go. Why not? 16 inches by 22 inches. Perfect. All right. 2, look at the packaging for any food or beverage of your choice. Write down the amount of the product that is given in both metric units and imperial units. Oh, anybody have a soda next to them? I do not. Oh, I have my water. Look at this. I lucked out. Right now, it's at 500 milliliters. And if I drink some more, it'll go to 16 ounces. Anybody else have anything fun around them?
Got a 30-ounce cup.
30-ounce cup. Does it say it in milliliters or no?
No.
No.
It's made in America.
Yeah.
I have a 16 fluid ounce body armor, and it's like 473 milliliters.
Ah, nice. 73 milliliters. Cool. All right.
473.
470. That's how much you can fill it up to?
Yes.
Nice. Cool. All right. Well, that's fun. And then 3, convert 72 inches to yards without using a calculator. Okay, guys. How would you convert 72 inches to yards?
Divided by 36.
Divided by 36. All right, cool. So 72 inches. So here I'm going to make a conversion table. And you said that in 1 yard, there are 36 inches?
Yep.
All right, cool. That means my inches would cancel. And yes, you would have 72 over 36 yards. And what is 72 divided by 36?
2.
2. Perfect. 2 yards. Lovely. Okay. Awesome. So those conversion tables, don't know if you've seen them or if it's been a while since you've seen them. Those are things we might need to use here when we calculate. Okay. So how can I do this on my screen? Because I want to show a calculator. So let me close this. Let me bring up Desmos. And I think I can put the, because we're going to have to access that paper above. All right, let me see. I'll keep you here, Desmos. Okay, I got this. And we'll put you there. And then the chart, I'll keep it on my other monitor so I have it. And if you guys have these printed out, then yes, reference those. Okay. All right. And I guess I can work to the right side. Zoom out a bit. Actually, the calculator, I don't need a graph. So can I just have a regular, good old scientific calculator? There we go. And you get extended that way. Perfect. That gives me more room to work with, and let's have fun. Okay, perfect. So number 1 says 21.5 inches, and we want to convert it to centimeters. So 21.5 inches to centimeters. So if you're looking at that conversions page at the top of these notes, then we see that when I make my conversion table here, we see that in 1 inch, I have 2.54 centimeters. So when you make these conversion tables, it is important to note that your units of inches will cancel out. And then I'm left with 21.5 times 2.54. So this leaves me with 21.5 times 2.54 centimeters. And I got my calculator up over here. 21.5 times 2.54. And we get that 21.5 inches is 54.61 centimeters. Okay. Any questions on that? You guys seen conversion tables before?
It's been a while for me, but it's coming back.
All right, all right. 2. Okay, and of course, it all takes practice. All right, number 2, which is right below. We want to convert 55 miles into meters. So we set this up again. 55 miles. Here's my table. And we see that on our conversions, how can we do this? We have that 1 mile is 1.609344 kilometers, but we don't want kilometers, we want meters. So we can actually create a new conversion if we wanted to. So watch this. So it says that 1 mile is equal to 1.609344 kilometers. Now, remember what we did on the last set was we converted kilometers to meters. So how many decimal places would I move in order to put kilometers in terms of meters?
Three.
3. We go 1, 2, 3. So 1 mile also equals 1,609.344 meters. Look at that. Write that down somewhere, guys. That is a new conversion we just made. 1 mile is equal to 1,609.344 meters, and that's what we're going to use on the conversion table above. So now we have our new conversion, and it's going to be this 1 mile and 1,609.344 meters. Okay. And then, once again, your units cancel. Miles are gone. Miles are gone. And what we're left with is 55 times 1,609.344 meters. Okay. So let's see. 55 times 1,609.344. And we get that 55 miles is equal to 88,513.92 meters. Ooh, not bad. Okay, awesome. So again, save this somewhere, put it on your conversion chart that's above on these notes. That is another conversion that we can use. So that's pretty cool. All right. All right, number 3. Convert 1.07 acres to square feet. Okay, so if you look at that conversion page above, it actually has how many square feet 1 acre is equal to. So we're going to say 1.07 acres times, and now by the conversion above, it says that 1 acre is equal to how many square feet?
Uh, 43,560 square feet.
There you go, 43,560 square feet. Okay, and again, your acres unit will cancel, and you are left with 1.07 times 43,560 square feet. Okay, and 1.07 times 43,560. We get that 1.07 acres is 46,609.2 square feet. All right. Awesome. How we doing so far, guys? Everybody good? Okay. Awesome. Okay. Number 4. Okay. This says take 96 ounces and convert it to pounds. 96 ounces and convert it to pounds. So 96 ounces. And looking at our conversion table, how many ounces are in a pound?
16.
16. Or maybe you knew that without looking at it, right? 16 ounces in 1 pound. And again, ounces cancel. And what you're left with is 96 over 16 pounds. And you get 96 divided by 16. And 96 ounces is the same as 6 pounds. All right, good stuff. All right, and number 5. Oh, that's number 5 up there, 120. Okay, cool. So let me zoom over to the right then we'll be back. There we go. Okay, number 5. Convert 120 meters into yards. 120 meters into yards. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have that 1 yard is 3 feet. And we also have that 1 foot is 0.3048 meters. So what could I set up here? How could we convert from meters to yards using that information from the conversion chart? Is it possible to go from meters to feet to yards?
Yes.
Okay. So if that is true, then from the conversion table above, we know that there is 0.3048 meters in 1 foot. And then we have to set up another one. How many feet are in 1 yard?
3 feet.
So we know that 3 feet are in 1 yard. Okay, now your units, meters are gone, feet are gone. We're just left with yards. Okay, so rewriting this, I get, so you can put this 120 over 1 as well. And this 120, because you're essentially multiplying fractions, is going to multiply that one and that one. So what we get left with is 120 over, and then same down here, 1 times 0.3 and times 3. So what we're left with in the denominator is 0.3048 times 3. And this is in yards. Okay. And if you're using Desmos, you can type it in just like I have it written at the end. 120 over 0.3048 times 3. And we get that 120 meters is equal to 131. We're going to just round to 2 decimal places, 0.23 yards. Is everybody okay with that setup? You could, of course. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
Oh, I just said like we're good. Like, yeah. Like,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got it. Or you could make it faster by using the power of Google's. You can see how many yards are actually in a meter. And I could type that in. I could say 1 yard to meter. And you can create another conversion you can write down on your chart. We have that from what I just Googled. We have that 1 yard is equal to 0.9144 meters. So if we had that conversion, you could have just did this. 120 meters times 0.9144 meters, and your 1 yard is there, and we would get that same answer. Let's try it out though. Let's make sure we double check. 120 over 0.9144. And look at that, guys. Exact same answer. So that is another conversion you can write down on your paper. Save it. It also saves some time. From going to 2 steps, we just had 1 step. So however you want to go about it. It's good. Okay. Awesome. Number 6. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, did I go out of order? Oh, well. 4. Oh, because I consider that 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay, I got it. All right, so we're just going down this right column then. All right. So 7 will be 6. 1.25 square inches to square centimeters. All right. So 1.25 square inches to square centimeters. Okay. So to get to square centimeters, well, we're going to use that conversion. We're going to say how many inches, or what's the other way to go about it? Oh, how many centimeters are in 1 inch?
$2.54.
2.54 centimeters. But since we are going to square centimeters, we're going to have to do it twice. 2.54 centimeters and 1 inch. And the reason we do it twice is because this unit times that unit makes square inches, which will cancel with that unit. So your square inches will cancel. Oops, wrong way. Over here. There we go. So this means that this is gone because those 2 are gone. Okay, and then all we are left with is, since there's only a 1 in the denominator, we only have to worry about the numerators. You're left with 1.25 times 2.54 centimeters times 2.54 centimeters. And typing that in, 1.25 times 2.54 times 2.54. And we get that 1.25 square inches is equal to 8.0645. We'll say 8.07. 8.07 square centimeters. Okay. I have another fun one for you to save yourself some time. All the good stuff's today, right? So we know that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. So how would you make a conversion for squared units? Well, it's as simple as squaring your conversion. 1 inch squared becomes 1 square inch, and then 2.54 centimeters squared. That becomes, let's see, 2.54, and we square it. So I just multiply it by itself, is 6.4516 square centimeters. And if you set this up, you would have 1.25 square inches times 1 square inch and 6.516 square centimeters, and you would still get the same answer. So again, let's just double check that. That is just 1.25 times 6.4516. And look at that, 8.0645, or rounded, 8.07. Okay, so you can also save this one if you want to save some time. Put that on your conversion. Okay. Awesome. All right. And now we're still going down. So number 9, 102 gallons to answers. So that 9, but our number 7. Okay. So 7. 102 gallons to ounces. All right. So looking at our conversion table, so we're dealing with fluid ounces. Okay. So if we want to go from 102 gallons to ounces, let's see, I see that 1 gallon is 3.78 liters. And then in 1 liter, we have 33.8 fluid ounces. So can we go from gallons to liters to ounces? Yeah, so let's set that up. So in 102 gallons, we have, or would it be easier to go quarts? Pints to cups, comes to ounces. I think going to quarts to pints to ounces, it's a few more steps, but it leaves, you don't have to deal with a bunch of decimal numbers. What do you guys want to do? You want to
Let's
go?
just deal with the decimal numbers.
Let's deal with the decimal numbers?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'm good with that. And then we can try it the other way. Why not? So we see that in 1 gallon, we have 3.78541178 liters. Wow. Times. And now we have that in 1 liter. In 1 liter, we have 33.814022227 fluid ounces. Oh man, look at that. Now for our units, gallons are gone, liters are gone, and we are left with so just all multiplied the numerator. So you have 102 times all of that, 3.78541178 times 33.814022227 fluid ounces. And oh my goodness, let's see. 102 times 3.78541178 times 33.8140227. And we get that 102 gallons is 13,055.99 ounces. Fluid ounces. Okay, now if we tried that with American numbers, 102 gallons, and we have that in 1 gallon, you have 4 quarts. And then in, what do we have? In 1 quart, we have the pints, and we can go, yeah. So in 1 quart, there's 2 pints. And then in 1 pint, we have the 2 cups. Okay. And then last would be in 1 cup, there are 8 ounces. 8 fluid ounces. So yeah, that makes the table a lot longer, but let's see how close we get. Okay, so there's nothing but ones down there. So that would be cancel, 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 cancel. And we would have 102 times 4 times 2 times 2 times 8 fluid ounces. And let's see. 102 times 4 times 2 times 2 times 8. Nope, that's a 5. And look at that. 13,056 fluid ounces. So yeah, if we round that up, we would have the same one. Which one did you like better, guys?
The last one.
Americans. No. Because it had less decimal numbers, right? And we got the same answer.
To be fair, I didn't think the decimals were going to be that long.
We want them all in there. You do not leave any decimals out.
Gotcha.
If you leave decimals out, then this will probably be off by a couple of fluid ounces. Maybe 5 to 10 fluid ounces, who knows? So you never leave all your decimal numbers off. Okay, and then that one, 0.5 cubic feet to cubic inches. All right. So call this 8. .5 cubic feet to cubic inches. Okay, so here's where we can save some time again. So we know that in, here, I'll write this here. We know that in 1 foot, there are how many inches?
12.
12. And if we want to get to cubic feet, guess what we're going to do to both sides? You are going to cube it. And if I do that, I get 1 cubic foot equal to whatever 12 cubed is. Let's see. 12 times 12 times 12. You get 1728 cubic inches. Another conversion for you guys to save. Okay, and then we now know that in 1 cubic foot, we have 1,728 cubic inches. Our units cancel on cubic feet, and we are left with 0.5 times 1728 cubic inches. So just half of 1728. 0.5 times 1728, and we get 864 cubic inches. Yeehaw. Okay. And that was 0.5. So we were going down the list. So what is it? 808. We can do a couple more. This one's fun. 3 days into seconds. Okay. Cool. So So come down here. We'll start over here on the left. So number 12, 3 days into seconds. All right. How would we make that conversion? What would you guys do?
Days, hours, seconds.
Good. So in 1 day, we have how many hours?
24.
24.
24 hours. And then in 1 hour, you have how many minutes?
60.
60 minutes. And then in 1 minute, you have how many seconds?
60.
60 seconds. Oh boy. And look at that. Days are gone, hours are gone, minutes are gone. And here's what we're left with. So it's only ones in the denominator. So you just multiply the numerator. So it's going to be 3 times 24 times 60 times 60 seconds. Okay. Cool. So 3 times 24 times 60 times 60. And we get that in 3 days, there are 259,200 seconds. That's a lot of seconds, guys. All right, cool. All right, what was after that? Okay, we can actually, because those are more. Yeah, we'll stop here. Okay, so we stopped at the 3 days conversion. Okay. All right, so any questions on these notes, guys?
I was wondering if you could reiterate all like the base conversions that we did, just so I make sure I like got all them.
What do you mean?
Like the 1 yard is like 0.914 meters, or 2.54 centimeters, 1 inch.
Oh, so remember, if you have these notes printed out, they are at the top of your page.
Oh,
Now,
okay. Where do we find the notes again?
So remember, you can print them out. They're on Canvas. So I'll show you in a second. But
Okay.
these red ones, I would say these are not on that front page. These red ones are what I Googled. So I Googled this one, and then these ones we actually created from the conversion chart.
Okay.
So, okay.
Also, the homework isn't